Have you ever been stuck in that strange place with someone where you were more than friends but not really lovers? Where every late-night text, every glance, every maybe someday felt like it could turn into something real, but it never did? And tell me, be honest, doesn't that sting more than a breakup? Why? Why does something that never officially existed take up so much space in our hearts? Why do almost relationships linger in our minds, sometimes for years? Today, we're going to dig into the psychology of this invisible heartbreak, and I promise, you'll see yourself in this. Think about it. A breakup gives you an ending. Painful, yes, but final. An almost relationship? It leaves you dangling, rewriting the story 100 different ways in your head. What if I had said something different? What if we had just one more chance? That endless loop is what psychologists call the Zeigarnik Effect. Our brains are obsessed with unfinished business. And what's more unfinished than love that never even had a chance to begin? Let's make it real. Imagine you're watching a movie, and right before the big climax, the screen goes black. No closure, no credits, just silence. You'd replay that story over and over, desperate to know how it ends. That's exactly what happens in an almost relationship. Your brain becomes the director of a film that never got finished. But here's the deeper truth. Almost relationships are addictive. The maybe is more intoxicating than the yes or the no. The little highs, when they text back, when they look at you a certain way, keep you hooked. Then, the cold silence hits, and you're left craving the next spark. It's emotional gambling. One day, you win a little affection. The next day, you lose it all. And like a gambler, you keep coming back. Because maybe the next hand will change everything. Now ask yourself, is it love you're chasing? Or is it the adrenaline of uncertainty? Be honest. How much of the ache you feel is for the person, and how much is for the version of them you've built in your imagination? Psychologists warn that situationships and almosts actually spike anxiety and self-doubt. You're constantly decoding mixed signals, questioning your worth, asking, am I not enough or am I too much? But here's the twist. You're not chasing them. You're chasing the potential of them, a ghost of what could have been. And ghosts, no matter how beautiful, can never love you back. Here's something most people won't admit. Sometimes we stay in almost relationships because they protect us. They give us the feeling of intimacy without the risk of true vulnerability. As long as it's undefined, we don't have to face rejection or commitment. It's safer to dream of what could be than to risk what is. But safety isn't love. Safety isn't growth. Safety is a cage. So what do you do if you're caught in this invisible web? Start by asking the hardest question. Am I holding on to the person or the fantasy? Write it down, say it out loud, because naming it gives you power. You can't heal from a ghost you won't even admit is haunting you. And here's the raw truth. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from you. It comes from choosing to stop writing chapters of a book the other person never intended to finish. It comes from saying, I deserve more than almost. Now think about your own story. Who is the almost in your life? And if you're brave enough, ask yourself, are they really holding you back, or are you holding on to them? Because here's the reality. Almost relationships are not about them. They are mirrors. They reveal our deepest fears of abandonment, our craving for certainty, our willingness to settle for less because the unknown terrifies us. But the moment you recognize that, you reclaim the pen. You stop living in their maybe and start writing your own yes. So let me leave you with this. The next time you feel trapped in the what-ifs, remember, your future cannot be built on unfinished stories. You are worth more than someone's hesitation. You are worth more than almost. So if this resonated with you, don't just sit with it. Take a second to like this video. Drop a comment if you've ever been in an almost relationship. And make sure you're subscribed so you never miss what's coming next. Thank you for being here with me today. Take care of your heart, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video you won't want to miss.